Tampa trails by 11. Xavier Henry is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Noel. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's James in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. Olajuwon with a screen for Middleton. And that one, good. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Outside, James. There's the 3. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Fires from deep. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. James dishes to Clark. Pass to Caruso. Right around 3 minutes into the second inning. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 11. Middleton left side. Shoots over Henry. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, if you feed Middleton, you can count on him knocking down the jumper. He's been so reliable over the years.
Here's Henry. 10 points in the game so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Moody's checked in. And a change for Tampa. Humphries checked in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Noel sends a screen for James. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
What's up?
Shooting 1.
Tampa trails by 12. Now here is Humphries. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
James fires from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. James has got 17.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Tampa trails by 15. Middleton outside. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Noel's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the right side. Here's Moody. The rebound by Tampa.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
From deep. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Outside, James. Pass to Henry. High post try. Olajuwon with the rebound.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back. Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Now, here's Moody. He has yet to score. Now Henry on the wing, James. Shot clock at 6. A 3 ball. The rebound by Tampa. Manning's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Humphries. He tries for 3. It's Clark with the rebound. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Moody with it. James outside. And again, the Bucks miss. Tampa trails by 12. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. Over to the wing. Pass to Humphries. Middleton with a screen for Humphries. Offensive rebound. Manning. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off. Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. There's 21 seconds left in the third. James outside. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by James. Now Humphries. Shoots over Henry. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks ahead, up by 10. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. See what this quarter has in store for us. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Fultz. Chris Middleton is out there with Corey Jskr. And it's Green, and it's Hield in at the shooting guard. Here's Caruso, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Here's McDaniels. And Noel throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Moody. And a change for Tampa. Culver's checked in. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Tampa. 11-point game. Hield kicks to Fultz. Middleton outside. Back to Fultz. Middleton outside. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists now tonight.
Defensively, you have to stay attached to Middleton and run him off that three-point line.
Now here's Jennings. And here is Noel. Reed with a screen for Jennings. Over Fultz. Jennings with the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guy at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press you in.
Green with a screen on McDaniel. Middleton the pass to Culver. Rebound Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Caruso. And here's Jennings. Reed with a screen for Jennings. Outside, Reed cranes the three-pointer.
You don't want to leave Reed any space out there. He's an efficient three-point shooter.
Here's Hield. Culver sets the pick for Hield. Pass to Culver. Over Reed. Culver's shot is off. Bucks leading by 13. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Naz Reid. Tampa trails by 13. Pass to Manning. Now here's Middleton. Waiters outside. Back to Middleton. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. Waiters finds Middleton. And yes, it's good. 13 points for Chris Middleton.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now, here's Green. And Waiters gets to Middleton. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Milwaukee leading by 14. Clark a screen on Fultz. Deep two from Jennings. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Middleton. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success.
Xavier Henry, he's checked in for the Bucks. James comes in for Brandon Jennings. Middleton, no good on the free throw.
Well, what I love about Middleton is how professional he is, and it's why he's respected both on and off the floor.
Here's Henry. From about 16. Hands off. Tampa trails by 12. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Henry, defended by Middleton. Clark a screen on Fultz. Off target from outside. Tampa has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And that time trying too hard to stop Fultz, but that's because everyone understands his talent.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
And he nails the third. Bucks leading by 10. James fires, and he misses the J.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a post.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
James looking around. The 20-foot jumper, good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
That one is good.
And that's just too deep. Elijah Wan with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Ellie, thank you so much. That shot, no good. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 8-point game. And good that time.
Partner, how about the maturation of Fultz? Just exciting to watch. You get the sense he lives for these moments.
Now here's James. On deep. It's off target.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Olajuwon inside. He's covered by Clark. Jacks up a three. That one is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Chris Middleton. Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for two, James.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Picked him clean.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Olajuwon against Noel. Fultz misses the three. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. 5 seconds left in the fourth. Here's what's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason?
Northern California. The Bay Area. That's the site for the Magic. The exciting young duo of Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero looking to make a big offensive impact tonight as they wind up for action from the Chase Center in San Francisco. Magic, Warriors, the NBA playoffs start now. So a look at our starters for Orlando. They've got Ja Morant. Robert Covington is out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Bird in at the small forward position. Pass to Morant. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Outside Murray. High arcing shot. Covington grabs the board. And so Morant will bring it up for Orlando. Pass to Covington. Orlando moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. There's the three. Hauled in by Brown. Murray passes to Williams, and he comes up with a bucket.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Covington. The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And so it's Golden State with it. Outside, Williams. Buries it from 3. Williams has got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Defended by Murray. For 3, Covington nails it from 3.
A volume three-point shooter. Now, Covington understands this team depends on his ability to space the floor.
Murray scanning the floor. There's a screen to the middle. Here's Mirotic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to Morant. Right side with a screen on Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bird. No good there. Off the double clutch. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Mirotic. Covered by Covington. To the paint. Pass to Mirotic. Williams with the screen. Again, Golden State.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Now here's Morant. No good on the triple. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Mirotic. Now Williams. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Up ahead. Picked it. Now Murray. Stolen by Whiteside. Here's Bird. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Favors checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Magic. Johnson, he's checked in for Covington. Now here's Johnson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in.
Lillard's checked in for Williams. Cornette's checked in for Orlando. Lillard outside for 3. Sure, from 3-point range.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And it's Morant with the ball for Orlando. They trail by 7. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the gameplay. Orlando with the ball. Johnson on the wing. They still need this. He drops it from range.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
The Warriors lead by 4. Outside Murray. Pounded by Morant. Lillard outside. Pass to Favors. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Now Morant. Johnson on the wing. Defended by Lillard. Orlando moving the ball around. The Magic need to put one up here. Nails it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
If anybody has questions why John Morant went 2nd overall in 2019, it's his ability to move the ball and create hoops for not only himself, but others.
Pass to Favors. And the dunk by Favors.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
To the inside, they kick it out to Murray. There's a screen by Favors. Murray passes to Lillard, and is blocked. They get it back. Shoots over Whiteside. They get the rebound. From behind the arc. A rebound by Whiteside. Magic trail by 3. Knocked away. And stolen by Favors. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Crosses over. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, that's light work from Murray. He's got terrific speed in that open floor.
Fires from way outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5. And the second quarter is on its way. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Derek Favors. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Williams. And it's Lillard in at point. That's the Warriors 5. Outside White. Here's Favors. Here's Claxton, plenty of space, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Mitchell against Lillard. Mitchell, the pass to Bielitsa. 6 to shoot. Here's Bird. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors lead by 5. Here's White. Here's Favors. Soft touch off the glass. Favors got his second basket on the night.
A qualified interior scorer. Favors uses size and skill to beat his man.
Outside Mitchell. Bielitsa with a screen on Lillard. Outside Mitchell. The 3-ball. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Down low. Here's Claxton. Tipped. Right side White. Pass to Favors. Claxton a screen on Bielitsa. Goes back up. Here's Bird. Williams defending. Bird passes to Mitchell. Here's the 3. The rebound by Favors. Favors has got 4 rebounds now. Dort against Lillard. Pass to Favors. Now here's Lillard. Back to Favors. And the dunk by Favors.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Here's Mitchell. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Cornette passes to Moran. Here's Bird. To get back on track. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5. The Warriors lead by 7. And here's Murray. Pass to Mirotic. Just 5 to shoot. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 9.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Moran against Williams. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Williams in the post. He's got 5. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Mirotic. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Magic trail by 11. Outside Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Cornet. Launches it. Drops in the 3. He's got 11.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his 3rd of the game.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors answer.
Nance, he's checked in for Favors, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Williams. The Warriors lead by 8. Outside Murray, and there's a pick. Pass to Mirotic. And here's Lillard. Covington grabs the board.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Defended by Murray. Back to Morant. Beyond the arc. And Morant laces the triple.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Covington against Murray. Here's Mirotic. There's the steal. Here they come with numbers in transition. And again, it's Orlando with a 3. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
And the Warriors make some changes. Brown comes in for Nance, and Williams is subbed in for Lillard. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
And there's the screen. Launches a 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
16 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Mirotic. 4 on the clock. 2 points. That one goes. 6 points for him.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, leading by a point. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Orlando Magic.
I'm surprised it's this close, not going to lie. They played some weak D, giving them too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Orlando has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. So for Orlando right now, they've got Hassan Whiteside. Ja Morant is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Bird in at small forward.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Murray. Inside. Here's Mirotic. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
This one for 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Morant against Murray. Pass to Covington. Here's Bird. Brown with the steal. To the paint. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. .90 seconds into the second half now. Magic trail by 3. Morant with it. He's got 5. Orlando again missing. Pass to Murray. Here's Mirotic. He has 6. He shoots it. And there's another one for the Warriors.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Morant against Williams. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Whiteside. And no good. The dry spell continues.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Down low. Brown gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Bird. Here's Whiteside. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Outside for Moran. Fires for three. And again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Pass to Mirotic. Outside, Brown takes the three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Covington's got 4 rebounds now. There's the screen by Whiteside. Right wing. Orlando moving the ball around. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
On the wing, Murray, covered by Covington. Covington against Murray. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Ooh, hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
There's the triple. The Warriors pull it in. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pounded by Moran. Outside, Williams. He's got a clear path. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. The Warriors leading. Dort defending. Out to Lillard. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter, and they pick up 2.
Great idea by Lillard, using that experience to run the offense.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Outside Morant. Back to Dort. Driving to the basket. Pass to Bird. 5 to shoot. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Outside, Williams. Hits the three-pointer. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Ooh, Lillard takes the hit and scores.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Outside Morant. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Shot left block. And it's Bird missing. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Warriors ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Damian Lillard out there with Murray. Then there's Derek Favors, and it's Mirotic in at the power forward spot. That's the Warriors 5. Pass to Nance. Lillard right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
The 3 is up. Good! Another from 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. With the 10-footer. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
To tie it up. And another 3 for Orlando.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Nance. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Lillard. And he nails that one right through the heart. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Murray. Out left to the wing. It's picked off. And they're on the run. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's a 3-point Magic lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Allie, thank you.
And with the lead, they're focused on creating good looks in the paint.
Orlando making a switch here. Dortch checked in. Free throw no good for Whiteside. Warriors trail by 3. Lillard outside. Rebound by the Magic. Orlando moving the ball around. There's a screen by Whiteside. Morant with it. Guarded now by Williams. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And the Warriors making a change here. Murray's checked in. Clock at 4. To the inside. Ooh, it's stolen away. Inside. Covington grabs the board.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he drops it first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Defended by Murray. Here's Whiteside. There's the block.
A stellar defender for a point guard. Murray is very capable of coming up with blocks.
Beyond the arc. Cash from downtown.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Brown with a screen. Yes, sir! It's the jumper.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Whiteside with a screen on Murray. Whiteside against Williams. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Oh, the experience coming into play. Covington has the confidence to take and make big-time shots.
Oh, it drops in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
The officials were right on top of that.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
On the wing, Williams to take the lead. Yes, sir, with the 3. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Outside Covington. Oh, he cannot hit. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Oh, it misses. Orlando's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Outside Brown.
to deliver.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Richard
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports.
Go.
And it's the Spurs to start out. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Collins. Dunn is out there with Jones. Then there's Donaldson. Now here's Fox. Here's Noah. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Noah's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Spurs. Done outside. Takes the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Fox. Noah wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Noah's got 5 points so far.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Jones, the pass to Dunn. 6 to shoot. Back to Jones. Over Fox. And it's denied by Fox. And San Antonio has possession. Up top, Cousins. Knocked away. And stolen by Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Noah. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Done with it. He's covered by Rose. Three-pointer. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Noah. 7 points in the game. And it's Rose missing. Jones against Fox. Dunn looking over the floor. Jones sets the pick for Dunn. Driving the lane. No good from 11 feet.
That is a missed opportunity. He'd love to have that one back.
Jones against Fox. Rose a screen on Jones. Back to Noah. Lets it go from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Rose. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Porter's checked in. Outside, Jones. There's a screen by Collins. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Noah for the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Outside, Jones. Here's Collins. Noah with the block. Over in the corner, Barnes. Cousins finds Noah. Inside, here's Fox. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Jones. No scoring in this one. Shot to stop the run. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Fox with it. Jones covering. Outside, Fox. Here's Cousins. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Porter. Back to Jones. Collins, a screen on Fox. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Noah. Spurs leading by 6. Thibault kicks to Fox. Over to the left wing. Look for Noah. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
.127 left to play in the first quarter. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Spurs with some changes. Concax checked in for Cousins. McDaniel comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Porter subbed in for Matisse Thibault. 1:24 left here in the opening quarter. They set the pick. To the middle. But T can't hit.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Persons checked in for the 76ers. Noah hits them both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Henderson passes to Person. Outside, Porter. Pass to Collins. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Outside, Fox. Noah against Porter. 5 on the clock. Count that one. Noah's got 19 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And so it's San Antonio, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. We're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high-percentage looks.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, John Collins is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Person. Then it's Macy, and it's Battie in at the 5. Right side, Fox. That shot off the mark. The 76ers trail by 12. Here's Person. Scoreless thus far. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Porter. Shoots from 8, and Fox finishes it off.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Battie. Down low. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Person against Fox. Pass to Concat. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
And he drives in. It's deflected. Here's McDaniel. Left side, Porter. Hits it from three-point range. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. The 76ers trail by 12. Dunn left side. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Oh, terrific pass from Fox. A dynamic young point guard with vision.
Done outside. Jones against Fox. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Jones.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Fox, and he converts the layup. Fox has got 6.
And from the point guard position, Fox has the physical tools to be dominant inside.
Porter with the screen for Dunn. Pass to Porter. A 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Jones. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Noah. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Dunn finds Collins. with the block. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Noah's got 4 this quarter.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Rose against Dunn. It's Jones on the way. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. 11-point game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes here for the Spurs. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Pollard. And it's Harrison Barnes in for McDaniel. Barnes outside. A pass to Fox. And here is Noah. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Dunn passes to Battie. Now Jones. Plumlee sets the pick for Jones. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. San Antonio leading by 14 to the inside. And that one's good by Noah.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Dunn outside. Outside, Jones. Plumlee with a screen on Fox. Jones, the pass to Plumlee. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Pass to Noah. Releases. And another basket for San Antonio.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
The 76ers trail by 16. Dunn outside. Now Jones. 34 seconds left in the first half. Fox with the steal. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Hands it from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 19.
A great find by Fox. They're comfortable with him running their offense. He is wise beyond his years.
At 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's San Antonio with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Philadelphia 76ers.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Guys, it appears that everything is going. And that about wraps it up.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. The 76ers trail by 19. Got Rose. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Matisse Thybulle's out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Noah in at the power forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Spurs. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one's good by Noah. Noah's got the first bucket of the 3rd here for San Antonio.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Collins, a screen on Rose. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A rebound by the Spurs.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's Noah, banked in off the glass. Noah's got 4 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
From past the arc, sinks the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since jump streak.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Outside, Jones. Collins against Noah. It's deflected. It's stolen by Thibault. Pass to Noah. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Rose throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way. That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Done outside. That one's good from the corner.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And here is Fox. He has 6. Here's Noah. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Noah's got 40 points.
And for a young big, Cousins really sees the floor well. He can find those assist opportunities often.
Jones sets the pick for Dunn. Outside, Jones. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jones has got 10 points in the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And that one's good by Noah.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Dunn passes to Donaldson. And it's Cousins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
McDaniels checked in for the Spurs. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Henderson's checked in. Here's Donaldson. And the rejection by Cousins.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Collins. Defended by Thibault. Good. He's got 13.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Fox passes to Noah. They get it back. The kick out to Fox. Off target from outside.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Henderson. Jones has got 12.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Cousins with a screen for Fox. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And that's a wrong man move by Cousins, throwing it down with bad intentions.
Pass to Jones. For three. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Fox passes to Thibault. Here's McDaniel. Shoots it, and that one's good. Cousins has got 4 this quarter.
And we saw this at Kentucky. Cousins takes up so much space in there, and he's already developed a number of go-to moves.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third, and that one drops.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Philadelphia's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Collins, a screen on Fox. The 3-pointer's off the mark. To the paint, here's Cousins, and the shot is good. He's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got...
Hey, don't let Stone shoot that. Dolly Joe's open at the wing. Yep. Close again.
Way to flush, baby. Oh, that stroke is pretty.
Don't wait for...
No! Skip! Oh! No! That...
Help! Shooting, Skip. Get that. And the foul!
No!
Oh! Give me that!
Oh, yeah, shoot him.
Help! Shooting, Skip.
No!
Get out on Jones!
the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. It's the site for the Hornets. The always exciting LaMelo Ball, sure to dazzle us with his ball handling tonight, leading the way for his team as they game plan for the job ahead at Ball Arena. Hornets, Nuggets, the NBA playoffs start now. And a look at the starters for Charlotte. We've got Drew Holiday. Chuma Okeke is out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Mourning in at the 5. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Wall. Pass to Lynn. Clock at 6. Here's Chris. Oh, okay then.
About 6'10" with a 38-inch vertical. You do the math. That's a heck of a play by Marquise Chris.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. First quarter of play, a minute in. Holiday with the ball. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul. On defense, Denver. Adebayo finds Holiday. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Len pulls it in.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Adebayo against Wall. And he makes it on the layup.
John Wall is assertive when he touches the paint. This guy always capable of doing damage inside.
Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Denver moving it around. Pass to Wall. Chris the screen. Denver needs to get off a shot. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Charlotte has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside Holiday. offensive rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
There's a screen by Lynn. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. And it's Holiday with the ball for Charlotte. And Wall pulls it down.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art. Changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Lynn. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now Adebayo. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Missed inside.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Now Wall. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Charlotte trailing. Outside Holiday. Here's Okeke. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And another 3 for Denver.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Pass to Okeke. Outside Monk. Here's Okeke. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. And he knocks the jumper down. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Hudson. Monk covers. Outside Wall. Lots of room. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Some speedy shooting from Wall. He gets the pass and puts his shot right up to beat the D.
Adebayo sets the screen. Gets the 3 to fall. 5 points in the game.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Outside Wall. Sabonis outside. Wall looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Denied by Adebayo.
I love this defensive intensity from Bam. Shutting them down at the rim with those long arms.
Here's Saikali. Wall covering. Saikali gets the bucket.
Another lead change. give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
So David Allen's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. "55 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Richardson, and that one is hammered home. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Hard against Brent. Hard passes to Monk. They set a pick. The 3, and the Hornets, another 3.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Pass to Richardson. Sabonis with a screen on Monk. Richardson, the pass to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up top, Sabonis. Over Hart. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
It's all tied in Denver. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Domantas Sabonis out there with Prince. Then there's Johnson, and it's Hudson in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Good on the second one. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Charlotte's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And the basket by Monk.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Pass to Hudson. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. Johnson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Here's Vasquez. Puts up a 3. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. The Nuggets lead by 3. And he banks in the layup. Richardson's got his second basket of the night.
Aggressive move in the painted area. Just make some things happen.
Pass to Morning. Nice passing by Charlotte here. Hart can't hit.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Prince with the bucket.
High activity. Challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Denver making a change here. Chris has checked in, and the Hornets making a change here as well. Drew Holiday's checked in for Hart. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. To the middle, to halt the run. The shot off that time. Sabonis with some nice D. Pass to Prince. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Sabonis. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Holiday surveying the floor to the paint. Here's Morning. Nice D from Sabonis.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
From outside the arc. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
I just love the ball movement.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
It's Monk on the wing. Checked by Davis. 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Morning. Charlotte, no good that time either.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Picked by Sabonis. No good from outside. Hornets trail by 10. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Back to Monk. Here's Holiday. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And he makes it.
Well, you love the aggressiveness. Chris not drifting around on the outside. He's getting it done in the painted area.
Down low. Cycling can't hit.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Good on the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Nugget lead.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Boucher on the screen. Three-pointer. Holiday. Kept alive by Charlotte. Cycling can't hit. Denver leading by 11. Pass to Wall. The three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Akiki. Here's Cycling. Wall covering. Outside Holiday. To the wing on the left. Here's Boucher for three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Sabonis. And Boucher with the block.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Richardson. Malik Monk's checked in for Charlotte. Wall, the pass to Dosunmu. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Now here's Monk. Not a lot of room. To the inside. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And here's Wall. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. 12 points for him.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
1:05 left in the first half of this one. And he's all alone. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Denver shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
A different look for Denver. Lynn comes in for Sabonis. And it's Johnson in for Dosunmu.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
For three, good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Chris. Adebayo with a steal. Holiday against Johnson. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo sets a screen. 5 to shoot. Again, Charlotte.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Denver, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
An interesting appreciate you joining.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Here's Wall. On the court for the Hornets. They've got Bam Adebayo. He's out there with Chuma Okeke. And it's Mourning in at the center position. Here's Okeke. Got a piece of it. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Outside Holiday. Pass to Okeke. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to John Wall.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Charlotte shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Denver leading by 6. A deep 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Shot that time, not on target. Johnson with the defensive effort. To the wing, right side. And stolen by Holiday. Here's the 3. Chris pulls down the board. Chris has got 4 rebounds in the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wall, the pass to Chris. Ooh, poked away. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Johnson passes to Chris. 4 on the clock.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Nuggets lead by 6. Now here's Johnson. Outside Wall. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Mourning.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Holiday passes to Okiki. Here's Mourning. No points yet. Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Outside wall. Denver moving it around. Pass to Johnson to win the drought. And again, it's Denver missing.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Here's Okiki. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Made one and missed one so far at the line. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Give a warm dinner welcome to the Nuggets High Squad. Give a warm dinner welcome to the Nuggets High Squad.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Wall will bring it up for Denver. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. To stop the drought, count that one. Wall's got 6.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind. Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Denver in the lead. Chris the screen. Outside Wall. Three-pointer. The Hornets pull it in.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Okiki, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Wall. Back to Adebayo. Holiday against Johnson to the middle. Here's Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Adebayo. And And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Monk's checked in. Outside wall. Lets the three fly. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
And after a decent first half, he's been held scoreless since.
Back to Akiki. That's the morning. For the lead. Len pulls it in. Len's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Adebayo with a steal. Here's Akiki. Wall covering. Monk looking around. Covered by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mourning. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And it's tied up with that one. He does not get the second one.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Inside. Here's Hudson. Banked it in off the glass.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Boucher outside. 32 seconds left to play in the third. For the lead. Here's Mourning. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense, have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Hudson. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Here's Sabonis. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's Denver up by 2. Don't go any... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. They've got Prince. Marquise Chris is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Hudson in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
Well, the Nuggets shooting 55% for the game so far. To the paint. Here's Chris. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Nuggets making a change here. Davis is checked in.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver, Marquise Chris. One shot.
Here's Holiday. Outside Monk. Back to Holiday. It's tipped. Stolen by Davis. To the inside. Stolen. This one for three. Here's Cycling. Chris pulls down the board. Chris has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Prince. Denver moving it around. Three-pointer, no good.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Now Holiday. The three. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Here's Prince. It counts, and the foul. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Boy, I love that Taurean Prince understood the contact was coming, plays through it, gets the hoop and the harm.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Richardson's checked in. And here's Charlotte now. 6-point game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, got a piece of it. Chris with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. And the basket by Chris.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Charlotte. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside Holiday. Will it go? Rebound by the Nuggets. Len's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Richardson. Here's Hudson. There's a screen by Len. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And now it's a 10-point Denver lead.
and they're putting together another quality possession, taking control of this game.
You know, you need more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one. This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Johnson passes to Wall. There's a screen by Lynn. Launches a three. He shoots again, and he sinks the layup. Lynn's got 4 points in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Adebayo sets a screen. Holiday against Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Holiday. Rebounded by Denver. Lynn's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Prince, the pass to Wall. Back to Prince. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
How exciting is this kid? One of the more athletic front court players you'll find in the NBA. Marquise Chris doing work.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And it's Holiday with the ball for Charlotte. They trail by 14. Okeke down low. Here's Mourning. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday banks it home. Big shot.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And here's Denver. They're on a 14-2 run here. And here's Wall. Footer is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Chris, pounded by Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Johnson, 17-footer is in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game. while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
There's a screen. Here's Mourning. From downtown. And misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space. And capturing the series momentum up front, this is a monster Game 1 win for the Nuggets.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
Covered by Johnson. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Holiday against Wall. Yes! Using that window! Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. Outside Wall. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they...
Nicola, congrats.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us.